Hey guys, it's Katie Forstall, and I'm standing on our newly purchased land. Yesterday was the closing, and it's officially ours. Can't wait to start building. This is how much the trees have grown in since the last video I've done. It's amazing. The place looks different. Can't really see too much of some of the views that I had before, but we're going to be chopping down some of these trees to use as wood for our log cabin. So my husband has cleared a space up on top, and I'll show you that in a minute. That is great because we can definitely see straight ahead. And I'm down here now near the creek. There's this little area, this flat area right here. It's not really flat, but it's sloping at a lesser degree than the rest of the property. And that rope doesn't really mean anything. I went from the boundary up top and went straight down, but actually our boundary goes way beyond the creek and over to there. So if you see that grassy part right there, it's actually pretty flat. The driveway would not be steep at all, so we're going to put our driveway over there on the other side of the creek. It's going to come across, and there'll be a culvert right about here, and then it will be right at the bottom down there. There's a really flat spot. We could have a driveway, and a patch to put cars, and then we can even come up with the driveway here up to here, dig some of this out and make it a little less steep, but it's really not that steep. Or we could just have steps from that flat spot, just make that flat spot where the driveway goes, and then have steps up here to the house, which is right around the corner here. So I want to go up to that. And let's see how many feet I actually have to go. Probably about maybe 15, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 102, that's 200 feet, and here's the corner right here. So yeah, it's a little over 200 feet. My shoe size is 10, so I'm going by 10 inches a foot, so that's it's pretty accurate, but it's estimated. But anyway, so yeah, this is our house pad right here, and actually that's one of the stakes right there, and there's only a couple trees here that would have to go down. There's this big one right here, unless we just pushed it over a little bit and save that tree. Maybe we'll make it part of the house. That would be really awesome. And then there's one right there. And then there's one small one in the back there. But otherwise, it's only a 25. Oh, maybe so there might be 4 altogether. We'll have to figure out what to do with those. If we want to make them part of the house, or if we want to cut them down, but it's not that much, and we can use that for the logs for our log cabin. In fact, that one right there looks like a perfect one for the log cabin logs, and I think that one behind it too. So it will not go to waste. So that's where the house pad is, and then down here's where my husband has cleared. Right in front of the house has to go the septic tank. So right about where I'm standing right here will be the tank itself. It has to have 35 feet lines that go out kind of in a smiley face pattern across the land here. So where that yellow thing right there is maybe about halfway to where the lines will go, and they will just picture a smiley face, 3 lines going 35 feet, and I think they're 6 feet apart. And so this whole spot right here has to be for the septic, because septic does take up space. But it worked out perfect because we have just enough land. Put our septic here, a cabin behind it, and there's plenty of land up there that there's flat spots as you go up that will add other things like a man cave for Brian, and a garden, and a studio for me. So over here, I'm gonna go around this log because I don't want to step on a snake. Where he's cleared out is where the septic goes, and it also shows us that this will be our view from the front of our house. So I am standing right in front of my boundary line for the house right now, and the trees are pretty much filling in the view of the mountains. Some of these trees are ours, but some of them are across the street, and there's not much we can do about that. But over here we have a little more open space. And a lot of these trees right here, we probably will definitely use all these nice thin trees. Those will be perfect for the cabin. So those will probably all go. And we will have beautiful views and peaceful, quiet setting. I think I let you hear the birds in the beginning. We do hear the cars sometimes, but in the house you're not going to hear it, but you do hear it out here a little bit. But I think sometimes the birds overpower it. So it's a beautiful piece of property, only 2/3 of an acre, but we are so thankful and so blessed. And we are looking forward to what we're going to do with it, how we're going to share hope to others who don't have much but are willing to step over the boundaries of the obstacles that might get in their way and make them think that they can't do anything. We got this for a minimal down payment, 30% below tax value, 20% down payment, and owner finance. So it is possible no matter what situation you're in. Now, I'm not going to say that it's been an easy road to get here, because we've been through some stuff. We've made some of our own mistakes, and you can hear more about that on my videos, 25 trees for the 5 Ds. And we're hoping to have an initiation ceremony or a groundbreaking ceremony here soon. And if you want to hear more about some of my ideas about that, watch those videos, 25 trees for the 5 Ds. And also just check out all the videos we have. One of the things is going to be about logging and chainsaws, and something I've never done, but I'm going to try. And I'm pretty brave, but sometimes I get it over my head, but I'm going to take my time, learn it right, and I'm going to hope that I can chop down maybe at least 1/3 of the 25 trees that we need to chop down. And whoever wants to help would be great too, because then we got to chop them into pieces. I think we're going to do a vertical log cabin, which is a really cool idea. Kind of zen looking. I love the idea, but it is a lot of logs. Smaller logs, which are easier to transport, like 8 feet, because we're going to have to debark them. We're going to have to store them on the land. We're going to have to stack them and seal them and have them safe from the elements until next year, because that's how long it takes for them to season. So it's a lot of work ahead, but I'm looking forward to it. So just wanted to give you the latest news, and I'll be talking to you a lot more now that we're moving along. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.